We're here with round 9 winner and multi-world champ Tim O'Connell, who made an 88-point ride on Stay Smith's Star Witness. Tell me, what did you know about that horse, and did you expect him to be that quick?
I did know the horse. I've watched him. Excuse me. I've watched him at least twice this summer, and then I watched Jess get on him in round 4. I knew that he was a chance. I didn't know how much of a chance he was. He was a little weaker with Jess the first time than what I would have loved a hopper pin horse to be. But when he got in there, he was feeling a little froggy. Like, he felt his oats today when he got in there. He was a little froggy. Put my rigging on in the back, and then he got in there. And, you know, I kind of like to size my horses up before I put my rigging on and tight. And he's just a cool built stud. Like, he's got that big, thick neck that kind of got his main bit off from being on the mares, and short backed, and he's just thick, and you just tell he felt good today, especially when I sat on him. Like, he kind of just gave me the jitters in there, like, are you ready? Because I'm ready. And you know, it fired me up, and I knew that I was going to use my feet today. I mean, I wish I used them a lot more this week, but that happens out here. And I got a really good, he kind of reared out of there for me, and it allowed me to really get a good mark out. And we kind of preach this at our school, but, like, you got to make them horses earn the next jump, and they got to jump through your feet. And I held my feet, and Caleb Bennett was on the back. He said, hold your feet and make them jump through them. And that's what I did. And the second jump, he jumped through them, and he bogged it right there and stacked up. And I don't know, the little voice inside of me said, if you ever have a chance, just turn it loose right now. If you go down swinging. So I felt him stack up for me, and I was rolling, and then he turned back. And when he turned back, I mean, it was I don't like bragging on myself, but it was a perfect move around the corner away from my hand, because I pulled my old bull rider moves back out and pulled it around the corner. It shifted my hips to the inside, and I see my left foot open up, and I knew when my left foot's open up, my right foot's rolling too. So I knew I had a shot, and he stayed hooked with me the whole time. And, you know, I was excited when I got off.
I bet. I mean, it seems like you both showed up, both felt great. It's your first round win this week. We're glad to finally see you down here. It seems like you had a rough start considering your end of the season injury. How are you feeling now? And tell us about that.
I feel really good. You know, I really have to thank Sean Scott, my surgeons, my PT, and then just everybody else. My trainer back home. I mean, it's not easy to get yourself ready for the NFR when you had your thumb basically put back together. I tore a ligament that stabilizes my thumb. The common terminology for it is called skier's thumb, but I had the worst version of it, grade tear. And, you know, late August, they go in and they cut my thumb wide open and braid a new ligament into my old ligament and then drill it back in. And then you got 13 weeks to be ready for 10 of the rankest horses in the world. And if it wasn't for everybody in my corner pushing me every day to make sure that I didn't do too much, they really gave me black and white instructions on what to do. So, I mean, luckily I was able to get on a lot of practice horses for the first time. I wanted to test it out before we got here. I got on more practice horses than I've ever got on before here, and that's just a testament to how well everyone worked with me this year. And, you know, I was getting back on horses in the middle of November, 10 weeks post-op. And, I mean, to come in here and be able to use this hand, use my body, and here we are 9 rounds in and 11 horses down, you know, my hand feels great. I mean, your typical soreness is setting in, but, you know, if it wasn't for, like I said, I've said this 3 times now, but if it wasn't for them, there's no way, and they're still working on me out here, there's no way this hand holds up for 10 days.
Right. That's an incredible testament. Also, you just had a new baby, which is so exciting, and your brother has one on the way. So how exciting is that going to be for them to be able to have little cousins together about the same age?
It's so exciting. We've been picking on my brother for a while to finally bring one in, and it's another boy. So we got 3 boys that are going to run around and play around, and I can't wait to give the present therapy back. You know, last Christmas, my brother decided to get my 3-year-old a bounce house that fits inside the house, and it is 20 by 20, and it takes up our whole basement. So I cannot wait to repay the favors on the gifts for this little one.
I cannot imagine all of these 3 just running around together. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you at the South Point.
Thank you so much.